You know what?
Yes, Papa.
For you, I just want you to understand the mystery of a twin. It's exactly like you, who comes into your visions, who comes exactly like you, like a principal, exactly like you.
We are not talking about Jesus. We are not talking about Jesus. But it is said that as for Christ became the firstborn among all the firstborns, so we also became firstborn together with him as he is the firstborn. So when Jesus came, it was like Apostle Paul. When Paul says, I can do all things through Christ. You say, I can do all things through Christ. So it is Christ which enables us to do. So I can do. It is that which enabled Jesus to do. So Jesus was able to conquer because of what? Because of Christ. So it is said, I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens, not through Jesus, but through Christ. Through Christ who strengthens. So Jesus was able through Christ. So when Jesus was being baptized, the moment when he was being baptized, he came up. I want you to understand this thing. He came up out of the water. So he did not come out of the water, but he came up of the waters. So get this mystery. That means he was above the waters. He was on top of the waters. So he came up of the waters. Then suddenly he looked up. Then heavens opened. Then the Father confirmed him. The Father released his fullness upon him. So the fullness of the Father came dwelling upon Jesus. So now when Paul says that I can do all things through Christ, he says, as for unto this body I no longer live, but Christ liveth. So unto the body of Jesus, it was not Jesus living unto that body, but it was the Father living in that body, the Christ living in that body. So I want you to get this mystery. It was the Christ, not Jesus. So Jesus was here to reveal the Messiah. So that's why everyone he was meeting along the way, they will ask, is he the one? Even John, the one who came with the message, his son, the disciples go ask, that is he the one? Or are we to wait for he that have been proclaiming? So who were you testifying about? So your testimony is fleshed. Peter, for him was better for him, because he saw, who am I? What do you say I am? I the Son of the living God. But John the Baptist, he came with the message. But whose message did he come with? He was given for something that he does not even know about. He was given for something that he even knows not about. Librahante, Maobrahante, Librahante. Susobrahida Lika Brahantu Susobrahida Ida La Ubrahante Librahante Mando Ubrahante Librahante. So I want you to understand one thing. Jesus was able to do through Christ. So without this, that's why he says that I can do nothing except what I see from the Father. So when the Father gives, already the Father has performed. It has to come through I in flesh, so that the testimony may be valid before you. So for you to believe, you have to see it performed before you. It has to be performed so you may believe. So without the word being performed, you will be like the teachers of the law. You will be like the teachers of the law. So I want you to understand understand one thing. When the Christ comes and gives, he gives the fullness. He gives his all. So the Father gave his likeness. So when we speak about his likeness, we speak about the fullness of the Father. We speak about the originality of the Father, the origin of the Father. The origin of the Father, that which enables you to conquer. For we have received the Spirit not to fear again. Whose spirit is that? Because even the devil is afraid of God. So if you carry the spirit that which causes you to be afraid, you carry another spirit, not the Spirit of God. So get one thing. Understand the power given to you. You will say that even power, authority has been given to us. So we are here on earth, yet we are in heaven. We are here to represent God. Librahanto suso brahante ma o brahante laho brahante sese brahira makada brahanto le ibrahante sese brahira